Just finished up a cold shower. Alternate probably about 2.5, 3 minutes in the beginning of just cold. Then I go hot, wash myself up, cold, wash back to hot, wash my face, finish off with cold. Really gets you going, wakes you up, gets the blood flowing. I'm feeling great right now. Gonna get to my meditation. As you can see, it is a, well, you really can't see because it's dark, but I'll get to watch the sun come up today. Raining a little bit, but it's all about mindset. It's a beautiful rainy day. I'm gonna make sure I get outside. Last night I went for a little walk around 10:30 to about 11:10. Walked on the beach. It was windy, it was storming, raining, but I need to clear my mind. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm in the process of changing my mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, trying to always better myself. And then there's just a lot of stuff going on in the world, a lot of distractions, and I'm trying to get away from the distractions. I don't need anything to bring me down, and a lot of that social media is a lot of negativity. People arguing over stuff that in the daily, yes, it affects our lives as far as taking our money, but it's a lot of wasted time, people, a lot of wasted time. So I'm gonna just focus on me, bettering myself, bettering other people around me, continuing to bring great people into my life. So about to meditate, get my mind right. It's gonna be a great day. Just gonna track my progress here. Day 1, I'm doing 30 straight days of 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups. Also my 12-week jumping program to try to dunk. So this is where I'm starting at. I'll get a little back photo. Just the beginning. 12-week dunk program, 30 straight days, 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups. What else am I doing here? Flexibility training. I'll show everything, but just wanted to track a little progress, see how I look, and then go from there. I like where I'm starting from. Now if we could just do something about this hair. Heading over to St. Joseph's, Alameda, home of Jason Kidd, the legend. One of the greatest California basketball players of all time, or high school basketball players of all time. I mean, really one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Who am I kidding? If you know basketball, you should know Jason Kidd. If you don't know basketball, you should know Jason Kidd. Back-to-back NBA Finals, 02-03. I don't think they may only won 1 game or 2 games out of those, but legend. They got his photo up in there in the gym. I'll show you guys, but a guy I modeled my game after for a long time. Then it moved on to Jason Williams, White Chocolate. Then it moved on to Steve Nash, but now I don't even know who I really model my game after. I guess I just play the game, but I try to be a little flashy when I can, and then I've really been focusing more on defense as I gotten older. The one-on-one battle, the mano-a-mano of playing defense on somebody, stopping them, shutting them down, it really has brought a joy to me. When I was a kid, I didn't really think about defense because I tried so hard on offense, I didn't have the energy to play defense. So now I kind of pick and choose my battles and on offense, and I play a lot more defense. So let's see how the day goes. I haven't played in 2 days. I'm not going to use that as a crutch or an excuse. I'm still going to be really good because I won't allow my mind not to be good. And if I make mistakes, I'll just flush it and get back to being who I am. Every time, gotta say what's up. Got J Kid right there, greatest. Legendary. A whole wall dedicated to the Player of the Year. This guy just woke up. He's super tired, you can tell. 0 for 2 on the day, lost both games. Played a lot better in the second game. Rebounded, shot well, passed well, but sometimes you just lose games. No matter how hard you try, you just learn from it and you gotta get better. So the lesson I'm gonna take from this is be so good that you're never gonna lose. Doesn't matter who your teammates are, you gotta make them better, make the game better. So that's my little knowledge of the day for who. So it's been a super lazy Sunday so far, but 8 o'clock at night, time to get some work done. So heading in the cage, just gonna get my 100 pull-ups done. And I think I'm just gonna go probably 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, sorry. I think I'm gonna do just some jump rope, get some cardio in, high intensity, about 30 seconds fast as I can, 15, 20 second rest. Probably do about 10 to 15 sets of that, just working on footwork. And then get back home so I can do some more reading. Oh, I'm gonna work on some flexibility also, some gymnastic strength training. Flexibility, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So now I'm doing my gymnastic strength training. What this does is it helps me open up my shoulders, open up my chest. It's overall flexibility training, but it's adding a strength element into it. So not only am I becoming more flexible, I'm gaining muscle, gaining strength while doing that. When I become more flexible, I will become more explosive, more dynamic in my movements. I won't get hurt as often, and those are good things. So if you've never experimented with any kind of gymnastic training, I would definitely highly recommend it. I have not been consistent over the last 5 months with it. It's time to get consistent. I have the goal of touching my toes whilst in a seated position with my legs straight out. To do that, I need to improve my flexibility. Well, to do that, I'm gonna have to use gymnastic strength training, foam rolling, flexibility as far as static stretching, dynamic flexibility as far as active stretching, dynamic stretching. So the gymnastic strength today I am doing called a crab walk. I'm sure you've heard of crab walks, but this is a different kind of form where you want to keep your hips lifted. Your stomach and chest is almost going to be a tabletop. Your fingers are pointing away from your toes. Toes are pointing opposite direction, fingers pointing away. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, which is going to open up the chest and work on shoulder and chest mobility, flexibility. So a little harder than it looks. Also, I'm going to be doing ape walks. Ape walks are really good for the hip flexors, open up the hips. In the ape walks, you want to keep your chest up and the shoulders back. If you can, you're going to have your arms straight down to the ground. But the most important thing is that your back is straight. I continue to spit on my lens. Yep, and you can see it on there too. Sorry, I need to get better at speaking and not spitting, but I get animated, I get excited, and then I spit. I'm like a cobra ready to attack, and I need to spit the venom in my... Well, I'm just spitting it at my camera. So, but I'll give you an example. I'm probably going to do about 10 sets. I have this strip of land that I'm working with. I haven't put the nets up. So I'm going to go from here to there, crab, and then back with my ape walk. So... You want to squeeze your butt to keep the hips up. Oh, yeah. Now the tendency for the ape walks is for your shoulders to roll forward. We don't want that to do, we don't want to do that. Naturally, Americans and other people, other nationalities, sorry, other countries have bad form and posture, bad posture in general because
We are a sitting society. We are always sitting. We're sedentary. We don't move. There's not many people who every single day get their activity done and then focus on their posture. So what we want to do is keep the shoulders open, chest open, and the shoulders back. And to do that, you kind of have to squeeze your lats together, scapula retracted. Hope I'm getting these terms right. I'm practicing my terms as I speak. So, and also while doing that, you're stretching out your hips and getting a good little walk there. So I'm obviously running out of breath here. I'm gonna do a couple. When you're doing the crab, you'll stretch out your forearms. I know my forearms are really tight. I'm also strengthening my fingers while doing this. So it may not look like much, but just after 40 feet, I've done 2 repetitions there and back. And as you can tell, I'm a little bit out of breath. I would say I'm 80% to the cardiovascular or cardiorespiratory health I want to be at. So you can tell these are hard. They're taxing my whole body. The cool thing is it's full body workouts. When I'm doing the crab walk, I'm working shoulders, chest, abs, glutes, legs, everything. My lower back has to stay elevated, so the lower lumbar spine's getting work while I'm doing that. When I'm doing my apes, all legs as you walk. Not only that, I'm getting a core workout, and you really have to focus on your breathing. So I know I'm doing a lot of talking here, but these are very beneficial, not only for your mobility, hip flexibility, but you are gaining strength while doing it. So I've completed 3. I'm gonna do 10 total. I've got 7 more, and then I'm gonna go into pull-ups. So be ready for the pull-ups. 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups every single day for 30 days, and you will notice a huge difference, muscle size, muscle fullness with these. I'm excited. So I just finished up 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and it didn't help my hair out. I thought doing push-ups and pull-ups, my hair would somehow look nicer afterwards. Didn't work. But what I did accomplish is a great pump. It was tough, but I got through it. Kept pushing myself, kept thinking, one more rep, one more rep. I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow. What a lot of people don't realize is your mental game needs to almost be stronger, or probably does need to be stronger than your physical game. If you do not believe something, you will never achieve that. Whether it's a goal, a dream, something you want to do. If you don't believe you can do it, you'll never do it. The mind is a crazy, crazy mechanism, crazy machine. It will believe whatever you tell it. It's like that liar who continues to lie and lie and lie, and then eventually he believes every single lie that he tells. Your mind will create your reality. So if I tell myself I'm tired and I tell myself I can't do these 100 push-ups, I will not be able to accomplish my 100 push-ups. But I think I've been training my mind. I know I've been training my mind for quite a long time now, through meditation, through breathing, through my cold showers. I'm not perfect. I can't control everything, guys. I know in the last 2 days I've had some issues, and it stems from social media, and social media will bring issues in life. If you don't know, it's like having a casino or a slot machine in your pocket. Every time it buzzes, every time it rings, every time you get a notification, dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. I'm getting dopamine hits right now from my workout. I love it. It's addicting. But guess what else is addicting? Social media, okay? Reading the Trump post, reading the Obama post, when none of that stuff matters. What matters is what you're doing right now to better the world, to better yourself, to better your friends. So sorry for the little rant. And again, I continue to spin on my mic, on my camera. So just get used to that. I should get used to it. But I finished my 100 pull-ups. My mind's feeling good. What I am going to do is, I said I was going to do 30 seconds of jump rope and then 15-second rest. I think I'm going to go 20-second jump rope as fast as I can, 15-second rest, 10 total sets. Because I did play basketball today. I am getting up again at 5:45. It's already 9:45 at night. I don't know what time I'm going to bed. I really don't care. I don't need much sleep. Like I said, mental energy. Jump roping down. So it's a total of, I'll count this as one workout, but definitely went about an hour and a half. Just to recap, did my 10 sets of my crab walks with my ape walks, GST, gymnastic strength training. I did 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, working overall back, biceps, triceps, chest. Some of my weak points, especially my chest. For those of you who know, weak chest. And then I just did 10 sets of 20-second jump rope, 15-second rest. Almost as fast as I can. After you burn out, I mean, I gave it my best, but after you burn out as far as pull-ups, as you can tell, I'm getting a little pump in the forearm, so it's tough to get the jump rope going. Not excuses. I did my best. I did my best. And I'm a little winded, a little tired, but you know what? I'm better for it. And I'm all about getting better. But I'm going to continue to touch on this over and over and over again. It's a process. It's a process. If you are a fan of the NBA, you know the 76ers. There was the GM of the Sixers, Sam Hinkie. He said, trust the process. A lot of us get ahead of ourselves and want to go 90 miles per hour when our brakes are only going to allow us to go 40 miles per hour. And what happens is we get ahead of ourselves and we crash. And I used to do that a lot in life. When I was 18, I thought I should be doing this. At 20, I should be doing this. At 22, I should accomplish this. I even had a person today said, oh, well, are you going to be a career student? Or are you going to, well, at 32, I was doing this. I was the partner of a company. And you know what? Good for you. That was your life path. I don't compare myself to others, okay? There's people who are 30 who are multi-billionaires. Good for them. They took their path. I am trusting the process. I used to get ahead of myself, and what did that get me? It got me nowhere. So I'm slowing it down now, slowing my life down, trying to accumulate as much knowledge as possible so when my moment comes and my time is here, I'll be prepared. Because right now, I'll be honest with you, if my time came and someone approached me and said, hey, I'm going to give you this money to do this, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I would not be able to accomplish what they wanted me to do or what I actually wanted to do. So I'm trusting the process. I'm slowing my mind down. I'm slowing the process down, and I will get to where I need to go. I'm only 30 years old. Some people may say, well, Matt, 30, that's old. No, it isn't. The average age that people live these days are 72, 75. That's an average age. Me, with my heart, my health, I'm going to be here till 90 to 100, guaranteed, unless I die in a car accident, cross my fingers, any kind of freak accident, R.I.P. Jordana Ventura, Jose Fernandez. But I'm going to be here a while, so I can take 5 years, 10 years to get to where I need to go, when I get to that time, 5 years, 10 years, 12 years, 20 years, any successful person will tell you, yeah, maybe they did hit it rich right away, but most people, it takes them 7, 12, 15, 20, 25 years. And even if you are an 80-year-old, a 70-year-old, you still have time. There is time on this earth. Every day, 24 hours in a day, times 365, 7 days a week, 56 weeks in a year, 365 days. How are you utilizing that time? How are you getting better with that time? I'll tell you right now, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. That is a growth mindset because I want to learn more and more and more and more. I know I'm rambling. I know I'm talking a lot. This may not even get on YouTube. I'll be honest. I've made 7,500 videos that have never made it to YouTube. But I'm passionate about what I do. I love what I do. I love teaching. I love motivating. And in the end, it motivates me to get better. So slow down. Pump your brakes. If you're going 100 and your brakes won't be able to stop you, you're going to crash. And we don't want to crash. We want a nice smooth ride throughout life. Okay? So, hey, finished my workout, feeling great. Had to get that out of the way. You'll get more and more and more of that from me because I'm passionate. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about people, passionate about life. No one may ever see this video. I really don't care. I get to express myself. I get to be in the moment. Time to go home and eat.